Everybody.
There he goes. This is on good tonight. Good, MP.
It's going in!
There he is.
You've now won a champion.
I think that is fair to say.
Great job. Really. Great choice. Team and
MP.
About game time, bring the pain time.
He's about to tear it up.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah. This will be this team.
good enough for the City League, but it's not gonna cut it here.
You're shooting at. Oh, yeah.
Hey, come around, come around.
Oh, that's too easy. I got him. Hey, you can't give me that one. Come on, MP.
Need some help? Why are you standing here? Go work on your game.
Let's get it, MP. Ain't ready, MP.
Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by the Spirit Dance team. Attention fans, you won't want to miss our next giveaway. The first 15,000 fans through the door on giveaway night get a Chuck the Condor cap. Committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting.
Coming right up, the Rockets taking on the Clippers. For Houston, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every time they take the floor. Clippers, Rockets is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight, along with Greg Anthony. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Mavericks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for Houston, they thought they had a great chance to start out on top and stay there. But it's still early, and they still have a lot of firepower on that roster.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Baker in at the small 4th. And for Los Angeles, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team. That if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, so far they've done what they set out to do. When you're at home, you have all the daily distractions of your life. Everyone else has the same thing, but when you're traveling together, sometimes that forges a strong bond, and this team has that largely because of MP.
And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
Stellar performance against Oklahoma City, and it's slammed in by Smith.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Van Vliet against Harden. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Şengün with the bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint, here's Leonard. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Van Vliet against Harden. Screen by Şengün. Baker passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Van Vliet. A shot by Harden. Wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Green, the screen. Bobbed up there for Green. There's Baker. Smith with a screen on Leonard. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Buries the long-range jumper.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
George looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans. With a floater, Baker, no good. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard kicks to Harden. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Down low, here's Şengün. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Clippers trail. Harden the pass to Wiseman. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Pass to Van Vliet. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Harden outside. And they get it. And it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Pass to Baker. Screen by Şengün. Stolen by Harden. From outside the arc. Rockets with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Here's Baker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So Brent, as fall turns to winter, season just getting underway.
Yeah, Kevin, and you kind of feel like, man, we're in it. We are trying to get on the floor and get ourselves to the end of the year. So, yeah, pack your jackets, get your sweats, the full sweatsuits on. We're ready to travel, and we're in the thick of things now.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson's checked in. Missed inside. Rockets leading by 8. Green finds Smith. There's Baker. Smith with a screen on Harden. Baker passes to Smith. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Leonard. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Baker passes to Smith. Stolen by Harden. It's George on the wing. Nice move. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Harden the pass to Eubanks. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot by George, no good. Houston leading by 11. Pass to Baker. Back to Green for the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
There's Baker. Şengün with a screen on Bogdanovich. The Rockets again can't hit. Clippers trail by 6. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Smith. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's Baker. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Smith. And the basket is good. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see it.
Şengün passes to Van Fleet. Drew Eubanks out there with George. Then it's Harden. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Jones in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Thompson, a screen on Bogdanovich. It's intercepted. Pass to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
And George drops them both. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
There's Baker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Screen by Şengün. They get it again. Thompson passes to Baker. Thompson, a screen on Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Eubanks. Bogdanovich looking around. Jones from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Driving in, banked in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. The three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And here is Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Bogdanovich. Şengün no good. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. The three from Harden. Rockets with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Baker. And again, the Rockets good for 2. Well, talk about a meteoric rise, and not just about yours, Greg, but about MP, because he's become the face of this franchise in near breakneck speed.
And it didn't take long for this team to recognize they found someone special with MP. There were expectations from him, but very few people thought he'd get this important this fast.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for LA, James Harden.
There's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
Barrels checked in for the Clippers. This Dunn comes in for Tyus Jones. Smith checked in for Houston. Here's Baker. 7 points in the game. Over in the corner, Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three-pointer.
Green's got 8 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's Baker. Smith with a screen on Bogdanovich. Stolen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. George finds Harden. Back to George. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Farrell for 3. That shot missing. A deep 3 from Green. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out. Yeah, Shaq.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Rockets, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Baker in at the 3 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Clippers trail by 10. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Harden outside. Shot from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Harden's got 15.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Leonard against Smith. Latrey. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Şengün with a screen on Leonard. Baker kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Baker. Inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
And so it's Bogdanović who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the three ball is good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
There's Baker. He's covered by Leonard. In the corner, Şengün with it. Pass to Baker. Launches it. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Rockets 4th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Houston leading by 8. Şengün with a screen on Leonard. Here's Baker. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to...
And then we got on this side, Harrison. You want to start in the middle for Harrison, Thomas, Marcus, Liam, and Kevin. Over here on court 2, then we're going to have the Bucks. You guys got your squad, and then there was Andre, Chris, Omori, Robin, and then Jackson subbing over there. Then you guys going to start off against the Sixers. The Anthony, Paul Reed, Turk, Ricky, and Jalen. And then we're going over here, Ignite 4. Okay?
Give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And now a look at James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percent.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Green left side. Houston moving it around. Takes it inside.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Clippers trail by 9. Outside, Bogdanovich. Teardrop shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Baker passes to Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Highly skilled and intuitive. Şengün is a handful. This is where some people compare him to a Jokic.
And the Clippers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Leonard in the corner. George with it. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Houston leading by 8. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Harden the pass to Eubanks. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Eubanks.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Baker. He's got 17. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Şengün, no good.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Got that one up quick. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Harden. He takes it in. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
Smith with a screen on George. Here's Baker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Baker's got 19 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clippers trail by 7. Bogdanovich dishes to Harden. Pass to Eubanks. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Again, the Clippers.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
There's Baker, defended by George. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Harden the pass to George. Back to Harden. Offline with his 3. Rockets leading by 7. Green with a screen on George. Baker kicks to Green. There's Baker, defended by George. Smith with a screen on George. Out to Smith. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. Back to Baker. Smith with a screen on George. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Harden.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Baker. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 7 points for Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin?
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Good on the triple. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Harden. Smith with a screen on George. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. Here's Baker. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Baker's got 29.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Los Angeles with some changes. Brown is... substitutions. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis had talked with the team. Coach is not happy with that three-point pattern. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. We've got Chris Dunn. Drew Eubanks out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. And they'll get another chance.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Baker. Şengün with a screen on Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Baker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Whitmore. And the second free throw, good. And the Clippers have possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Baker passes to Green. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Outside Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
A different look for the Clippers. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Eubanks. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And a change for the Rockets. Holmgren, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Baker. Pass to Holmgren. The Clippers grab the miss. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard looking over the floor. Wiseman with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Harden with it. Lets it go. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
3-pointer. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. There's Baker, guarded by Harden. Out to Smith. This one for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Rockets leading by 5. Here's Baker. Smith outside. Smith with a screen on Harden. 3-pointer. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Smith against Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Paul George, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Thompson. Van Vliet with a screen on Leonard. In the corner, Smith with it. Stolen by George. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's blocked by Baker. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Harden outside. Wiseman sets a screen for Harden. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Baker passes to Smith. Back to Baker. Outside, Green from downtown. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside, Leonard. Nails the 16-footer.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
There's Baker. He's covered by Leonard. Baker kicks to Smith. There's Baker. Smith with a screen on Leonard. Shoots the 3. And it's Smith missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Şengün with a screen on Harden. Now, here's Şengün. There's Baker. Pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. For 3, Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Launches a 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires from deep. Kept alive. The second effort. Poke loose. There's Baker. Van Vliet outside. That shot wide open.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
A 3 from Leonard. Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Baker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night. From 13, the shot by George, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Green passes to Baker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. The Clippers running out of time. Nobody near Leonard. Wiseman kicks to Leonard. Şengün with the rebound. And for Houston, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Şengün with a screen on Leonard. 6 to shoot. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard finds Bogdanovic. No good on the three. So it's the Rockets now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Baker. He's covered by Leonard. From deep, Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 13. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Leonard. And it's in there. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
There's Baker. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yeah, there's going to be adjustable shelves there and at the bottom. Over here, it's going to be where the actual insert goes in.
So we see Houston taking the W here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup,
This is nice and big.
Making your home fit into the neighborhood is critical, and this home that's sold for a simple neighborhood is a great example of living